Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Aditi, and in today's video I'm going to create this makeup look right here. So this is a really beautiful and a really subtle matte brown smoky eye makeup look. I have created this look using all the drugstore products, and you can see how beautiful and glowy this makeup look has turned out. So yeah, all the product details will be mentioned in the description bar below, so you can check that out. And yeah, this makeup look is so beautiful and glamorous. You can wear this with Indian and Western outfits as well, completely your choice. So if you guys want to know that how I created this look and what are the products that I use to create this look, then please continue watching. But before we start, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel, because that means a lot to me and that really helps me to grow my channel. So that is so important to me. So please subscribe to my channel, and also like this video if you like the look, and share this video with your family and friends. And yeah, with that, let's get started. Alright, so before putting on makeup, I always make sure that I do my skin prep, and for that I'm applying a moisturizer, and for that I'm taking this Pond's moisturizer. This is a moisturizer which has a really nice gel consistency. This is not at all oily, and this contains hyaluronic acid, which is really good for your skin. It really locks in the moisture into your skin, which is really important for the person like me which has dry skin. And for the fact that it is not at all oily or sticky, I think this could be a really nice moisturizer for oily skin person as well. That's what I feel. But for me and for all the dry skin people, I think this is a really nice moisturizer to go for. So I'm just gonna massage this all over my face, and I'm just gonna push this into my skin so that my skin is nicely moisturized, and then only I will put makeup on my skin. So the skin prep is done. Now to prime up my face, I'm taking this nykaa Prep Me Up primer, and this is a silicone based primer. You can see that, right? So I'm just gonna apply most of the amount around the areas where I have pores and fine lines. So this really helps to blur out all the pores and makes your skin super soft. So I'm firstly gonna apply where like around the problematic area, and I will just push that into my skin. And once that is done, as I said, that this really makes your skin so soft, so I just take that all over my face, like like whatever is left on my hand, I just rub that through all over my face. So this gives me like really soft and really nice canvas to put makeup on. So for my base makeup, I'm taking these two foundation. The one is the Maybelline New York Superstay foundation. This is a full coverage foundation, and the other one is the LA Gold foundation. So I will put all the names and the shade names in the description bar, so you can check that out. So I mixed both the foundations together on the back of my hand in the equal ratio, and then I'm blending this all over my face. This makeup look, I really wanted a full glam and like full coverage makeup look, so that's why I took the Maybelline Superstay foundation. But that is a bit too drying for my skin because I have dry skin, so that's why I mixed the Maybelline foundation with the LA Girl foundation, because the LA Girl foundation is super dewy and I wanted my base to look bit more dewy than to look like completely matte. So that's why I mixed both the foundations. If you have oily skin, you can completely skip the LA Girl foundation and just apply this one, and you will get a really beautiful coverage and a really beautiful finish. So you can see that I am just tapping my beauty blender around my face, so it will give me like really nice finish. Never drag the beauty blender to get a really nice finish. So I'm just tapping that all over my face until I am happy with the finish. Now to cover up my dark circles, I'm using this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Pure Beige. So this concealer is really nice. I think I really don't need to say much about this because I have already said so many good things about this concealer. So I just want to say that I am just going to apply this wherever I have that darkness on my face, and that is especially around my eyes. So I always use this to cover up my dark circles. This gives me a really beautiful finish. So I'm just gonna apply this, and then I'll use my beauty blender to blend this out. This concealer has a really nice formula. I think this is the best formula I have ever come across for a concealer. This really doesn't really crease on my eyes. This is not so thick, not so thin as well. Perfect consistency that I love. So I'm just gonna blend this, and you can see how instantly this covers up your dark circles. This is medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it up and get that really nice, beautiful full coverage look as well. Now to brighten up my face, I'm taking this Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade Sand. So I'm firstly applying this under my eyes, and this is a really nice concealer. Again, this is again not really thick, so you can apply a bit too much as well. I'm gonna apply generous amount of this because, as I said, this is a full coverage makeup look. So I am applying a little bit more than I usually do, and I'm just gonna apply this wherever I want that brightness, and then I'll use my beauty blender again to blend it out. Again, you want to follow the tapping motion and blend everything out. Now to set my concealer and the rest of my face as well, I'm taking this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and this is in the shade light medium. But before applying the powder, I'm firstly making sure that there is no crease line under my eyes, and then I'm taking the powder on my beauty blender and setting my concealer. This is a really beautiful powder, you guys. You just need to understand the right amount that you should use. If you apply it way too much, this can dry your skin up a little bit. So just take enough amount, and you can bake as well using this powder. This is a really nice one. So I am applying a bit too much than I usually do, and then for once that is completely set, my under eyes are completely set, I am again using the same powder, and again I'm firstly tapping that powder all over my face to kind of setting my foundation. So now to bronze up my face, I'm taking this L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer. This is a really nice bronzer, you guys. For the people like my skin tone or like fairer than me, this is going to be a really nice bronzer. But if you are dusky, I really don't know if they have any other shade. But if they have, I think you should definitely grab this one because the formula is really buttery soft. So I love using this bronzer. So I'm just gonna apply this on the usual areas. You can see how beautifully this has given me that warmth on my face. So I'm firstly applying this just above the hollow of my cheeks, and then I'll just lightly contour using the same shade. I really lightly contour. I don't go like completely harsh contouring. I really don't like that. So I just lightly contour my nose or my forehead and my jawline as well. So now it's my favorite part. that is blush. I absolutely love applying blush. For that, I'm taking the L'Oreal Paris blush, and this is in the shade City Explorer. I'm just gonna apply this just above the bronzer that I have just applied. So this is a really beautiful shade. You can see this is not like supremely pigmented, so you can build it up according to the pigment that you like. So blendable, so soft to apply. So this blush has really tiny shimmer particles to this, which I absolutely love, because touch wood, I really don't have textured skin, and my skin is behaving pretty nicely these days. So I absolutely love applying these kind of blushes. But if you have textured skin and you have bumps on your face, I think you should use and go for a matte blush. But if you don't have that kind of a situation going on right now, these kind of a blushes gives like really natural subtle glow to your face. So I absolutely love applying that. So I'm just applying that and blending that in circular motions. And I love applying my blush on my nose as well. So I'm just taking that, close to my nose and blending that up. So once that is done, I'm just dusting off the excess powder under my eyes, which I've applied, so that my under eyes doesn't bake at all. So now I am taking the Miss Claire eyebrow pencil, and the shade is dark brown. So firstly, I'm just brushing through my brows using a spoolie, and then I will just fill my brows in. I always say that I never go all out with my brows. I just fill in all the gaps, and I try to make them look as natural as possible. So just filling in all the gaps that I have in my brows, and then again I'm going to use my spoolie to brush it through, so that if there is any excess product in my brows which is like stuck there, the spoolie will take that off and will give a really natural finish. So now for eyeshadow, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution Reloaded eyeshadow palette, and this is a really beautiful eyeshadow palette if you're a beginner. Beautiful eyeshadow palette. And from that, I'm taking that transition shade, and I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. I'm taking a brush which is like really fluffy, a small blending brush you can say, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid to give my lid that warmth back. You really don't need to be like really precise when you're applying this shade. I'm just applying that all over my lid, you can see that, right? And then I'm just lightly gonna blend it up around my crease as well. Now I'm taking that dark chocolatey brown shade from the palette on a flat blending brush, and again applying that all over my lid, you can see. But this time I'm not gonna take that above my crease. I'm just gonna apply this on my lid only, and then I'll again just blending it so that it looks so seamless and gives a really beautiful finish. I'm just going back and forth to get that finish. Now I'm taking this really light brown shade, and I'm gonna apply this just on my crease, so that everything looks like more blended, and the edges is like now more diffused. So it is like I don't really want that harsh lines, so I'm using a really light shades to blend the crease, so it will give me like really beautiful transition from dark to light. Applying the same light brown shade close to my lower lash line as well. I don't want my lower lash lines to look like really harsh, so I'm just applying really light shade right there. Now I'm taking this Maybelline New York, the Colossal eyeliner. This is a super black, intense black eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply a winged liner using this. And just I'm not gonna apply like very thick wing liner, a really natural looking and a very wearable kind of a wing liner. I'm just gonna apply that. I am applying the liner close to my, inner corner as well. I'm taking that a little bit out, so it will give me, it will give my eye a more elongated look. I absolutely love using and doing this thing. My eyes look much more lifted and more long and elongated, as I said. For mascara, I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris Lash Paradise mascara, and this is a waterproof mascara. So before applying that, I'm gonna curl my lashes first, and then I'll start applying this. This mascara gives volume and that drama which is required for this kind of a look. I really go for something very natural for my daily purpose, but as I said, this makeup look is like full glam, and I'm going all out with my base and everything. So I am applying this mascara. This really gives you really beautiful volume and length, and that gives all the drama which is required for this look, to be very honest. So I'm just gonna apply this, and as I said, this mascara is waterproof as well, so this is going to stay for the whole day and it will not budge at all. So this is the time to glow, and for that I'm taking this Maybelline New York Master Chrome highlighter. This is a really beautiful highlighter, you guys. Really like buttery soft. This highlighter is super blinding. If you want subtle glow, you can achieve that as well. Just take like a very little amount of this and blend it up. Like you guys can see, I am not applying like way too much because I am a person who likes that subtle glow, but if you love that blinding highlighter, this will work as that. So you can go for this. This is super affordable and one of the best highlighter out there. So I'm just gonna highlight the usual areas like my cheekbone, on my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead as well. Wherever the light hits your face, right, you want to highlight those areas. And I'm gonna use this highlighter to highlight the inner corners and my brow bone as well. So now for lips, I'm taking this Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lipstick, and the shade is Love Bite. But before that, I'm firstly gonna line my lips, and for that, I'm taking my favorite lip liner, which is from the brand Wet n Wild, and the shade is Chestnut, a really beautiful brown, chocolatey brown shade. So firstly, I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm not filling my lips using the lip liner. I'm just lining my lips, and once that is done, I'm gonna apply the lipstick on my lips. And this is again a really beautiful chocolatey brown shade, not at all drying. This lipstick is so good. I absolutely love using this. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope this video was helpful for you. So you enjoyed this video and you like the look, then please like this video as well, and also subscribe to my channel, and also share this video with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Till then, bye bye.